I do have a slight cold, so commentary might be a little bit quieter than usual. But nonetheless, we have Stevenson who got the pole here in what is considered the hardest track, or the hardest oval track on the schedule. Dustin Keys in second, Kyle Lombardi in third, Fusa Opsal in fourth, Drake in fifth, Seth in sixth. Let's get underway here at Darlington. Looks like the two Skunkworks drivers did not have a good qualified session. They're both started in dead last. Green flag in the air this time. 30 laps around this egg-shaped oval. Who is going to get the victory here? Stevenson already getting a good run ahead of Keys. The 12 of Lombardi has definitely been the best qualifier so far, who has an average qualified position. I believe that's in the top 5. But so far it's only translated to one win. Can he be the first driver to get multiple wins this season? Roger Stevenson will take lap 1. Looks like Opsal just got into the inside of Keys. You can see that Dustin Keys is falling back a lot of positions. Started in second, he is falling all the way back to 7th. Let's get into the hood cam of Denzel Drake, who is having a phenomenal season so far. Top 5 in the standings despite being a rookie, and despite already winning Rookie of the Year by default. But who knows, he might even contend for a title with the way he's driving. The 25 looking to get a bump outside the 19. Is he going to try to pull up the bump and run here, or is he going to wait? Night racing at Darlington is very visually aesthetic, especially going through turns 3 and 4 with the headlights. Maybe it will throw some drivers off with what seems like constant flickering, but here comes Lombardi. Is Lombardi going to try to pull off the move on Stevenson here at lap 4? Looks like Lombardi decided to hesitate, and Opes almost got to run onto the outside. But Lombardi seems to be faster going off of 2. The cars are finally getting a little bit spread out now, but Baker was trying to make a move in the set. Stevenson is still your clear-cut winner, but we could have a pretty good battle for second here between Lombardi, Opsal, and Drake. In the back of the pack, you can see that the two Skunkworks drivers got one position, but here's a 96 of FBK, who, despite being a 2-time champion, is in 33rd at the moment. Some other notable drivers are Fontaine in the back, relatively. Here's some drivers running mid-pack. The 39 of Ross and the 70 Mario. Is Mario trying to make a move around Bolio Brown? He will. On to lap 10 now. The pitting window will start at around lap 17. Roger Stevenson has led every lap so far, but you see that... Woo, bless me. See that Denzel Drake actually had to cover in the pit because he was having some technical issues. That's not going to be a good ending for his race unless he can pull off some sort of miracle. But he is one lap down. Lombardi, can he pull off the move on Stevenson here? See any other action going on here? You see Dustin Keys is in a lot of positions. The 43 of DJ Seuss, who's also in the top 10 in the standings, despite finishing dead last season. He's having a fantastic start. Martin and Ross, your defending champion, and regular season champion last season. Looks like Martin had to brake pretty hard there to try to not bump into Bjornsson. This is currently for the 10th spot that Martin's going to work past. Martin will make his way into 10th. But still, Roger Stevenson has led every lap so far with the 12 of Lombardi in second. But Baker has made up a good ton of positions. He is racing almost directly behind his teammate. Opsal in 4th. The last car in the top 5 is the 3 of Rada. Pitting will start soon, and you can see here that Roger Stevenson is still on a roll, but the Lombardi currently has the fastest lap bonus. Will it be these two drivers who contend for the win? You can see they're getting significantly slower, as slow as 120 down 3 and 4. There's some smoke that went off. Is there a car that's wrecked? We can't really see at the moment. Maybe it was the 52 of Roderick. The tray going on here, he gets touched by Drake and slammed into the wall. Connell actually got a little bit of damage as well, but that's going to relatively end Roderick's day. Now you can see that some cars have come into pit already, the first one being the 12 of Lamarty. The 65 leading every lap so far. Connell has come into pit. Morrison Jr.'s come in. Martin, Opsel, Baker, and Lamarty as well. The leaders are coming into pit now. Well, looks like JT Boyd's actually going to stay out for one more lap. We'll see what kind of strategy that brings, but here comes Stevenson. Looks like Seth is also staying out. Drake has no choice but to stay out. And if he wants to finish on the lead lap, he's going to have to try to ride out those worn tires for 10 more laps. Lamarty is out of his stall. Stevenson goes into his. It looks like Mine is actually pretty fast going down pit road. We'll see if he gets a penalty for that. But where is the 12 of Lamarty? I believe that's him. Is that the 12? Yes, it is. There's Lamarty and there's Baker currently running 1-2, the Ram Chargers. Is he going to beat his way around Roger Stevenson? It looks like he's going to pull it off easily here. Lamarty and Baker are now first and second. Looks like Stevenson will take third. Those big qualifying runs have definitely paid off. But now with 11 laps to go, we have a Ram Chargers top 2, Kyle Lamarty versus Nick Baker. Looks like Baker is really, really fast though. He could be way faster than Kyle Lamarty. Coming on to lap 21. 10 to go. JT Boyd still has the lead, but that's just because he hasn't pitted yet. Roger Stevenson has already sealed the bonus for having the most laps led. The fastest lap still also goes to Lamarty. And there's your top 2, Baker and Lamarty. This should be a pretty interesting next few laps, especially because there is a bunch of lap traffic in the way as well. 10 to go for the 2. Denzel drinks the other wheel. Lamarty's blown an engine. Lamarty's engine is blown, and that's gonna let Nick Baker take the lead. Out of absolutely nowhere, it looked like Lamarty is all of a sudden done for the day. Denzel Drake is in the lead, but he is very slow. The 22 of Torres is a lap car, and that could not have worked out any better for Nick Baker. Disappointed that it is a teammate, but he will be livid knowing that now he is the favorite to win this race. The 25 in second rode in his lap. The car that's actually in second now is the car in third is the 19 of Opsel, followed by Stevenson and Martin. Goodness me, that was not good for the 12 of Lamarty. 4 laps to go. You can see that Stevenson is making up some ground. The gap is just 1.3 seconds. That's a lot less than it was a few laps ago. Opsel in third, Martin in fourth, Beating in fifth. There's a lap car of Dave Stockholm, and it's now the 3 of Rada who's in sixth. Bomberg is also a lapped car. You can see that like basically a third of the field is lapped. Different pitting strategies, and because of the worn tires, some have to come in earlier than usual. They didn't do a good job at managing their tires. And there is Denzel Drake, who just came out of pitting. Or is he going to come into pit now? We will see. He's still pretty relatively slow. So where is our leader? It's lap 28 now. And there is our leader, Nick Baker. Stevenson has gotten closer. The gap is now less than a second. Will Stevenson have enough time to figure out a way to get past Hopkins and get himself side by side with Baker. 2 to go. The fastest lap bonus all of a sudden actually goes to the 88er Sophie Brown, taking that 1 point bonus to Afro Marty. But here comes Stevenson. He's very fast coming down the backstretch. The gap is now half a second, probably about 3/10 of a second now. Stevenson just has to find a way to get around Hopkins, and he does. Oh, he did not time that well. Hopkins was still on the outside. 1 lap to go. Roger Stevenson has just 1 chance left. Hopkins is getting a push from Baker. Well, Baker's getting a push from Hopkins, but you can see that Stevenson's way faster coming down turn 2. He's going to come down the back straight away here. Is he going to time his move? Hopkins goes into blocking. He wants to get on the inside, and that's not going to work. Hopkins is in there as well. Stevenson's going to have to switch it in, but Hopkins actually goes past Baker. But that's not going to be enough for Stevenson. Nick Baker is going to win at Darlington. But Stevenson did put up one hell of a fight. It looks like we have another blown engine. Opsel finishes 3rd, Martin 4th, and Rada gets 5th. It looks like that blown engine is actually from the 96 of Crawford. A lot of drivers that we expect to be good at these tracks did not have a good result.